What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy LMD with LMD Trading. And man, am I frustrated. I am frustrated with my trading today. I'm at a loss for words, man. I have just been sitting festering on this thing all day. Won't say that I started not to do a recap, but I've been just trying to figure out how I was going to do it. Initially was only going to do it straight out of TRADERVUE. Didn't even want to open Thinkorswim back up because I had kind of opened it up after the trading session and looked at my trades, and I just am totally frustrated with myself. And I am one of the hardest people on myself, almost to a fault sometimes. But people will say that a green day is a good day in the market. And I have said in some of my previous videos that I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. Today was one of those days. In the past couple of weeks, I have had several of those days where they should have been red days for all intents and purposes based on my trading plan, meaning I have lost more than what I should have been losing, and I would continue to trade to get myself out of the hole, and usually I'll do it and get back flat and then just call it a day. Or like today, I kind of increased my risk on some trades. I took a ton of trades that I had no business taking, trying to revenge trade on this particular stock. Traded 3 stocks today, and started out, first stock that I traded, it went almost 2R based on the risk on that initial trade. Ended up getting out flat, made no money. Then I traded this particular stock that just beat me down today, and I got green on that stock early on. Got green on it, and then I went back to the well and I got flat, and then I got red, and then I found another stock that got me green. And then I just continued to go back to the well on this stock that I was red on, trying to get myself out of the hole, revenge trading as they call it. Never did get back green on that particular stock, but I did get green on the day, and then that's where we left it off. But tomorrow, if I cannot trade disciplined, if I cannot trade in a professional manner, I'm gonna step away from this thing. I done already wrapped that around my mind. Like tomorrow, if we come in the market tomorrow and I do the same exact thing, I gotta step away. I need to get away and clear my mind, because for me to trade how I traded today was just horrible. So what I'm gonna do is go to TRADERVUE. We'll look at the big picture, and then I'm gonna only focus on that stock that I traded today that wore me out. And we'll wrap this up because I really do not feel like sitting at this computer today. Let's go ahead. Let's bring up TRADERVUE. Reviewing trades for Monday, December 19th. Took 15 trades. Closed P&L 34.84. Scroll this up real quick. Today, the risk level was $25 starting off this morning. That is what my risk level was. First trade, I did go in with only a $10 risk in this first trade. Let's take a peek at this one from TRADERVUE real quick. ETNB. Took a short on this as it was coming back up to the 9 moving average. Or actually, maybe... I'm not sure. I think that's the VWAP on these charts. So let's come back up to VWAP. Took 30 shares on this one. Stop back up to $8. So that's risking $10. This thing made this move down. I was up $17. Max unrealized gain, $17. I ended up getting out basically break even. Should have took something off the table down here somewhere. Didn't do it. Stopped out flat. So that there already had me a little flustered. I'm like, come on, dude. Then started trading VKTX. This is actually a stock that I probably should not have even been trading, because this is not one of the stocks that I like to trade as far as price range, the way that it moves, things of that sort. So first trade, basically flat. And let's take a peek at it just to see. So it was a long, got in long, extended, but look at this. Got in 9:56, 13 seconds. Got out 9 seconds later. But this had made a move. It had made a quick little move. Wasn't a trade that I should have been taking. Well extended on the 5-minute. Then, again, risking $25. Pretty much make 1 R on it. So we're up on the day. Go back to the well, lose. Go back, take a winning trade. We're up a little over 1 R. Come back here, loser. Not even a full R. Another loser. And then how am I losing $50 when I'm only risking 25? Because look at the share size. Instead of 200 shares, or it's actually 100 shares. 100 in, 100 out, 200. I did 200 and I lose $50. Then I come along and I see Tesla making a nice move. Take a trade on Tesla. Shorten it. Get in right here. But again, I'm risking, should only be risking $25. Why is my max unrealized loss on this 67? Max unrealized going in my favor, 77. Get out right there. This thing still continues down. And I make 51. Are y'all seeing my frustration yet? So this here should just about have me back somewhat flat on the day. I go back, I trade VXTX, another red trade, a green trade. And then I see Tesla still working. Solid green trade there. Back at VXT or VKTX. At this point, this one, VKTX, shouldn't even be on my thumbnail watch list. I should have just deleted it off. I'm good with whatever the loss was. At that point, it was about $40. It was about 40, because I think on the day I was down 60, $64 on it or something like that. So I should have been just done with it. But I go back, I take another red trade, a small green trade, and then close the morning out, one more trade on Tesla. And then that's what kind of kicked it up to get me up. If I was risking $25, I could say that I was up 1 R, a little over 1 R. That wasn't the case, because we can clearly see up in here, these trades were increased risk, and I shouldn't be doing that. Either I should be $25 if that's going to be my max risk. And then if I want to take a half position, I could do that. But I shouldn't be increasing the risk. And I'm not sure what the problem is. Whereas if I'm trading low risk, I'm good. Everything is smooth. But as soon as I increase my risk up, I get to doing some foolishness, just straight up foolishness. But let's go ahead and pull up Thinkorswim real quick since I got it pulled up. Because like I said, I did not want to even pull it up. I was just going to do the reviews from TRADERVUE. But I want y'all to look at VKTX chart. But before we do that, let's do a quick look at the SPY. We see that the SPY opened pretty much range trading inside of the previous day's range, or Friday's range. Kind of sold on down to previous low of day. Kind of just chopped around it. Finally broke it, retested it. These are good trades right there. These are what I should be looking for. Like, get in off of the 9 and put the stop back up here. And this is money. That's money. Those are the type of trades that I should be looking for, not what we did on VKTX. Look at this mess, man. Look at that. Look at that. I pulled up this chart this afternoon and was looking at it, and it instantly made me think of somebody that I watch. Instantly made me think of RT over at Relentless Trader. And I love RT. Love RT's chat room. Love sitting in the channel. This is how his charts look. And he makes money because that's his style. In and out. In and out. That's his style. That is not my style. And that's why I said this wasn't even a stock that I really should have been trading. As we saw, took some green trades up in here. Like, dude, what are you doing? All of these were chasing. These were chasing. This thing didn't finally start looking good till over here, but it was still below the VWAP. But you come right up in here and it's kind of, you start getting some lower highs or some higher lows and higher highs right up in there on the 1 minute. Look what I did right here. And when I first looked at this, I thought that I took a long and just kind of got out because I was looking at it on the 2 minute chart. Let's come over and look at this on the 2 minute chart. I thought this was a long. I thought I got in at $6.12. And I thought I got out at $6.14. And then I was kind of mad at myself because I'm like, look at all of that you left on the table. Like, really? That's what you did? And something said, let me look at these on the 1 minute. So I came over and I flipped the chart to the 1 minute. And the 1 minute tells you the story. I shorted this at $6.14. I shorted this as it's in a micro uptrend. I shorted this. It popped a little bit right there. Smartly, I got out of it. So I got in at 614. I got out of it at 612. I made $4. And then this thing just ripped the opposite direction. Just ripped. But I had no business taking none of these. I'm not going to even look at none of these because I know I had no business taking none of them. Like, none. No business. But that is why I am so frustrated at myself. So frustrated at myself to the point I have told myself tomorrow, if I do not trade disciplined tomorrow, stepping away from it. Stepping away from it because this is not how it should be done. This is not how it should be done at all. And if I need to step away from it for a minute to kind of just get it out of my system, I'm good with that. I do that with golf all the time. I do it with golf because I'm just as hard on myself playing golf as I am doing this. And with golf is one of those things, if you're not doing it all the time, you're going to get rusty. And I used to shoot halfway decent golf game, got away from it for a couple of years, and then I expected to go right back to shooting how I used to. Trading, I'm doing this 5 days a week. Now, is it because I step away from it for 2 days over the weekend, and then I come back on Monday and I'm rusty? I'm going to see tomorrow. I will see tomorrow. Let's see if we take trades based on the risk that we allocating for ourselves for that day. And let's see if we take some solid patterns. Sometimes I know every trade I'm taking is not going to be a picture perfect trade, but it shouldn't be this right here. It shouldn't be a ton of trades of me chasing. For one, I was already green, so why am I giving back gains? And then why am I going red? And then why am I trying to chase my way back out of a bag to get back green on something? It's not the way to do it. Not the way to do it at all. And I am not going to do it. So that is how I feel today, y'all. I appreciate y'all checking me out as always. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do so. Don't let this trading day keep you from hitting that like button. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Yeah, me personally, I can't do this. If I'm not going to do it the way it's supposed to be done, I got to take a break. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to see a disciplined LMD. We're going to see somebody that's showing that they know what they're doing or going towards doing what they're doing. Because this, I can't blame this on the charts. This was all in my mind. All my psychology was just jacked up in these trades today. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up so I can get Thinkorswim closed. I don't want to look at this mess again until tomorrow. And we will be back at it then. Peace.